What is going on, everybody? My name is JLF Victory, and I'm bringing you guys the 5th episode for my trade needs to Touré. So, as you can tell, we are up to 41,000 coins. So, we sold on our Digne from the last episode, and I definitely know 4 out of these 5 are out of position. I'm not sure if Blaszczykowski is a default right mid. So, but 4 of these 5 guys that I've purchased are out of their default position. So, Bernard, and Coutinho, and Jadson are all default center attacking mids. Blaszczykowski, he might be a right mid or he might be a right wing. I'm not entirely sure about that, but definitely with these 4 cards. So, because they're out of position means that there's going to be less of him on the market in that position. So, Coutinho, default center attacking mid, there's going to be less center mids on the market, and even less center mids with the Hunter card on. So, I know that I think the Coutinho and the Bernard and the striker and the Jadson and the center mid were all the only cards with center mid and Hunter on them for each player. So that means that if a person does not want to manually either convert a Bernard from a center attacking mid to a center mid and then add a Hunter onto him, or there's a Bernard with already a Hunter on him and then he has to move from center attacking mid to center mid, they're just going to buy a card for the ease. And I know I've done that before. That's just a pain to buy formation card, it used to be formation cards, but position cards and all that other good stuff. So you can tell we do sell on our Blaszczykowski, we sell on our Bernard. I think that was the striker one and someone transferred him back to a center attacking mid, so that didn't really make any sense. And then we also sell on our Coutinho. We still have our Bernard and our Jadson, but we also pick up this guy, Carlos Martinez maybe. We just pick him for 400 coins, which is an absolute steal, having the shadow card on him. And we're going to list him up for 1,600 coins because I wanted to have the coins fairly quickly, and hopefully he will be able to sell on. So our next batch of players that we pick up, we sell our Bernard there for 3,700 coins, and we also sell this Carlos Martinez for 1,000 coins. We had to lower the price on them. And some of these guys we actually do have to relist them for a couple times, but that's okay because we usually make profit on all these. I think, like I said, the only card that I lost like 200 coins on was a Inform Melito a couple episodes back. So we are checking the price of our Christian Eriksen here. There's a Bentner on, and then there's also a Christian Eriksen. So, like I said before, with the players out of position. So, Eriksen's a default center attacking mid, so he's been bumped back to a center mid, and then he also has a Hunter card. So, there's going to be very, very little cards of him on the market. And having kind of lowest pace and a lowest shot for Eriksen, definitely the shot, but people are going to be looking for him with a Hunter card on him. And Hunter is just kind of a default chemistry style, being that it adds pace and shot, which are primarily the 2 most important stats for not really midfielders, but that's what people look for. They want pacey players and a good shot. So we also picked up this Seedorf here. I kind of want to try him out. I found out that he has 4-star skill moves, but he does have that 89 passing and 86 dribbling. So hopefully we'll be able to sell him on for 17,750. And we also pick up a Bibiani, there you go. I thought it was B-I-B, but it's B-I-A, so it's Biabiani, that's how you say it. The Frenchman with 96 pace, so if you guys want a little extra pace on him, throw a Hunter card on. I know he does have that 66 shooting, so definitely a chemistry style with shooting will be needed on Biabiani, there you go. So going back into it, we sell our Seedorf, but only for 15,000. He was just not selling, so we just lowered his price. And then we also sell our Eriksen for 6,400, and then we also sell our Dos Santos for I don't see the price. We pick up a whole slew of players. We pick up this Figaro here with the Shadow for 12,000 coins, and then we're gonna list him up for 16,000 is what we'll eventually list him up for. So we bought a I think we spent like 45 minutes looking for these deals, and they definitely do pay off, as most of them do sell on. We still have a couple to sell as of right now that are on the market. So we pick up this Gerrard with a Hunter card in the center defensive mid, like I said, default center mid, so he's been pushed back to a center defensive mid, and then also with a Hunter card on him, which probably is not the best for him, but Hunter card more suited for attacking players instead of defensive players. But you know, someone's going to want that extra pace on the Gerrard, and might as well throw some extra shooting on him, even though he already has an insane shot. We also pick up this Kabai with the Catalyst, so we kind of expanded out. We picked up a couple players with Catalyst on. I used to only search for Hunter and Shadow, but Catalyst works as well for trading. I find that there's a decent amount of outside backs with Catalyst having the pace, and wing backs, as in left wing back and right wing back. But we found this Jose Enrique here for 1,500 coins, and we're gonna hope to sell him on for 2,400 coins for like 800 coin profit. And we also have a Diouf here, the Bundesliga man. He's becoming a quite bit of a non-rare. We weren't really sure what to sell him on for, but we decided to list him up for 2,900 coins. And then we also pick up the Diouf in the Catalyst. His passing is his second lowest stat to his dribbling, and someone might want to throw a Catalyst card on him there, and then that's what we'll list him up for. And we also pick up this Velasquez with that 77 pace and the Argentinian League. I might want to do a squad builder on them because they do have some very quality players that I've played with in my other series that I try to upload as frequently as possible. My Road to Division 1, if you guys haven't seen it, check it out. I uploaded one yesterday. And we also have this Livermore who's going to be in a squad builder upcoming. And we also pick up this Marsos, as I forget his last name, but this guy's been an absolute silver legend for any silver teams in past FIFAs dating back to FIFA 12. I think he had a team of the season in FIFA 12, which was absolute godly. So as you can tell, we sell on most of our players here. We sell on our Figueroa there for 16,000, Danny for 4,200. We sell on our Biabiani for 3,600. We sell on our Jose Enrique for 2,900 coins. I think only Jose Enrique sold on the first time. The other guys, we've had to list them up and lower their prices a little, but that is a-okay. And we also pick up this Diego here. As you can tell, we have 35 minutes left on them. We pick up this Diego for 4,300 coins, the cheapest. Buy now, next, I think was 7,500 coins on the market. So we'll list up for 6,900 to make about 2K profit on him. And if that does sell, that would be very good. So that is going to be our last trade for the episode. So please like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you guys next time.